Today I have been focusing on rocks and trying to sit the boat out in about anywhere from 20 to 30 feet range, and then just casting back shallow and bringing my bait all the way back to the boat. So this is to kind of give you an idea of what I'm looking at, guys. I will show you my settings in just a second, but with the live imaging, I'm out here. All I do is just pan this to the left and right, just seeing if I see any fish. There's a little bit of cover out there. I have that set at about 85 feet. For me, I found that is good. Let me go ahead and show you guys my settings. A lot of you guys have been asking that. And the other thing, guys, let me just show you this other color palette. There are my settings right here. And let's just take a look at this other color palette I was telling you about, number 10. All right, so that color palette number 10, I kind of like that one too. You see how it makes everything kind of hot. But another thing that you guys want to definitely do is play around with the different color palettes. Depending on the location that you're at, sometimes it'll make the bait show up a little bit better. Sometimes it makes the fish show up a little better. So you want to kind of get used to doing that. But that 360 and that live imaging combo, it is a beast out here on the water. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to some fish catches. I know that is what you have been wanting to see, so let's get to it. There you go, guys. Finishing up a very productive day out here on the water. All right, let's go ahead and get these fish back in the water. There we go. Some nice ones, guys. Nice. Look at that right there, guys. I have to go ahead and mark that. And I have to go back and fish it right now. All right, so let me put a waypoint right there. Another waypoint right there. Just mark it twice. That is waypoint 2240. So now when I turn back around, it will make it quick and easy to get right on that location. And I have a very good idea that I am about to catch one or two of those fish, guys. Let's get to it. All right, taking the time to scan can unleash some hidden gems, guys. All right, so take a look at that. So looking at it on the map, you can't really tell if there's too much there, but on that side imaging, oh man, check it out. That is a nice little cluster of rocks. Doesn't mean there'll be fish on there, but you know I have to throw that shaky head down there just to see how it feels. And depending on the depth, once I throw that down there, I may pick up something like a rock crawler, something like that, bang that off the rocks a little bit. But it's fun, guys. Got to get out here and use those electronics. So let's get to work. Here we go, guys. And it has the craw pinchers in its mouth. All right, so I'm feeling pretty good, guys. Got to see how everything holds up. We have a cold front coming in this weekend though. So as you see, it is nice and sunny today. It is supposed to be sunny on Saturday also, but the temperatures are going to drop kind of significantly. So we'll see if this holds up. But I'm pretty confident on what I've found so far for the past 2 days that I've been coming out here. But there you go, guys. Look at the stomach on that. And like I said, in its mouth, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see they are definitely eating crawfish. All right, guys, let's get to it. All right, now that was a nice fish. I used my 360 to get that one. So if you take a look right here, you can see all that the cluster of rocks right there to my right. And pretty much on the live imaging, I have that it's locked right now on spot lock, so it's moving back and forth on its own. You can kind of see some structure out there. Every once in a while you'll see some fish, but that's directly in front of me. But what I was doing was focusing on these rocks, guys, and that is what caught that 3-pounder that you just saw me get to the boat. So like I said, guys, make sure you join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, where we, talk a little about some fishing, about some electronics, and we always have the How Would You Fish It segment. All right, so there you go, guys. Take a look at that 360 imaging. Man, oh man. Now, you guys know I love fishing offshore. Take a look at those fish that are stacked up right above that cover out there. So, although I'm running a shallow water pattern today, had to come out here and take a look. So I have my live imaging set up, guys. It's set up out to 75 feet. You can see those fish stacked up pretty well out there. What is the depth out here? About 26 feet. But gonna throw a few things out here and see if I can get those fish to hit it. Really, I haven't really been having too much success out here catching these fish offshore, so that's why I went ahead and changed over to a shallow water pattern. But let's go ahead and have some fun with it and see what I can do, guys. Let me go ahead and get that back on there for you one more time. There we go. Look at them. They're kind of moving away from it a little bit. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? All right, there they go, guys. Yeah, there they go. See them kind of moving around. All right, let me get out there on before they take off on me. All right, so I figured out where the smaller fish are at. This is the first non-keeper that I've caught in a while, but caught that one on a spoon. Still scanning. All right, here's some rocks right here on either side, and went over that little hump right there, so I'm getting out to a little deeper water. So let me go ahead and mark this stuff right here. Go ahead and stop that and start marking this area real quick so I can come back to it later. All right, found another area. Look at that nice line of rocks right there. You can see a little bit on that side, but let me go ahead and mark this side over here. Go ahead and stop it and start marking this. It is pretty much time for me to head in for the day, guys. But it has been a successful day out here on the water. Found a lot of fish, and I also caught a few just so I could see what size those fish were. But as you see, I'm just going through here, just kind of marking this area. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. So that kind of gives me an idea of what I need to do whenever I come back out to this spot. There you go. That's pretty much how it looks once I have it all lined up and outlined. I kind of outlined that area right there where those rocks were at. All right, I'm not gonna flip this one, guys. Oh. Oh yeah. All right, so very, very successful day out here on the water. I have found the pattern that I'm looking for, guys. There we go. Look at that thing. To check out this ditch real quick. Running right through there. Not really seeing any fish out there. There's a nice brush pile sitting right off the side of that ditch. Still no fish though. Let's see. Spin around, run through here one more time. Here we go, guys. All right, so this is my side imaging. Look right here, you can see it's on mega imaging. This is my down scan, and as you see, I do not have that on mega imaging right now, but look how clear that picture is. There aren't any fish in there, but you can really get a good idea of how clear that is right there. Let's take a look at that side imaging too. When we went over it, so you can kind of see that ditch coming right up into there. That may be just some prop wash or something like that, whenever you're seeing that. And then that's how that that brush pile looks like a lay down out there submerged. But there you go, people.